Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 3. We will present an analysis of the poem entitled The Terrorist He Watches by Wisława Szymborska. The members are: first is me, Humaira Dia Rufaida. The second is Oktawi Bawamukti. Third, Luh Zarah Cindy Novitasari. And fourth, Laili Rahmatika. And the last is Astri Habibah. In this slide, this is the poem entitled The Terrorist He Watches by Wisława Szymborska. And then next, the analysis. The poem explores the anticipation of a real-life terrorist bombing. The poem is narrated from a third-person omnipresent point of view in a very matter-of-fact tone. She is trying to get the reader to realize how precious life is and how even the smallest decision can change everything. And next is form. There are 6 stanzas in poem, The Terrorist He Watches. 4 lines in first stanzas, 3 lines in second stanza, 6 lines in third stanza, 7 lines in fourth stanza, 6 lines in fifth stanza, and 5 lines in 6 stanzas. So there are 31 lines in total. First, it seemed to be an accomplice to terrorists or someone who happened to be watching and understood what was going on. This can be seen in lines 1 until 7, when the narrator describes terrorist movements and acts, noting how he is now safe from a bomb blast. After the second stanza of the poem, the narrator appears to be the terrorist himself, watching eagerly as people enter and exit the bar, counting the minutes until the bomb is supposed to go off. This can be seen from the second stanza and up to the end of the poem, as the narrator now seems more aware of what is going on, counting down every minute and every second. For example, in line 14, 17 minutes and 40 seconds. Line 17, 18 minutes past. Line 21, 19 minutes past. Line 25, and at 10 seconds to 20 past 1. And then the last stanza. It's 20 past 1. Time how it drags. Surely it's now. No, not quiet. Yes, now. The bomb, it explodes.
Devices. The next element in poem is rhyme. Rhyme means the repetition of the same syllable. But in this poem, the terrorist, there isn't any rhyme. And the example is the terrorist has already crossed the street. The distance keeps him out of the danger and what a view just like the movies. So we can see that there is no repetition of the same syllable at the end of the sentence, because the first line, the last word is street, then second line, the last word is danger, and the last word of the third line is movies. So we can see that there is no repetition in each of the last word. Okay, and next is rhythm. Rhythm means alternates between fast and slow. And in this poem, the example of fast rhythm is the terrorist has already crossed the street. The distance keeps him out of danger and what of you just like the movies. The fast rhythm in here means that we as a reader um, need to read it with fast rhythm, or we can call it fast tempo, because um, it will take us to just to make the atmosphere or the feel just like that we are in the same condition where there is a terrorist uh, around us. So fast rhythm is needed in this line so that we as a reader could feel the atmosphere. Okay, and then the next rhythm is slow rhythm, and the example is no, not yet, Yes, now the bomb it explodes. A slow rhythm in here means that it is a sign that it is the end of the line or the end of the poem. So it will make uh, we as a reader know that it is already the end of the poem because we as a reader it's impossible that we read the poem with fast rhythm at the end of the line or at the end of the poem. So the slow rhythm is needed. So I repeat it once again. Fast rhythm in here used just to make like an atmosphere that there are a terrorist around us that will uh, explode the bomb. And then slow rhythm in here means that it is the end of the poem. So or it means that the game is over, just like that.
Imagery. Imagery is a simple description used to describe the characters. In this poem, there are many visual imagery such as a woman in a yellow jacket, she enters. A man in dark glasses, he leaves. Boys in jeans, they are talking.
Well, the next is mood or tone. The authors feel anxiously, it can be seen from the second stanza and until the end of the poem, as the author now seems a little more aware of what is going on, keeping the countdown by every minute and every second. The feeling of the author is more pronounced, like the ensemble from the poem. The terrorist has already crossed the streets. The distance keeps him out of danger, and what of you, just like the movie. In addition, the tone of the author seems to increase. It's so sad, as though all of those to experience the bomb are quite likely indeed. For example, in this poem, like the short one, he's lucky he's getting on a scooter, but the tall one, he's going.
Theme. Poem theme about humanity. In the poem Terrorists by Wisława tells about the second of a bomb explosion that might kill many innocent people. We can see from the words, the bomb in the bar will explode at 30 until 20. And a woman in a yellow jacket, she's going in. A man in dark glasses, she is coming out. Teenagers in jeans, they are talking, which explain that even that will happen in the next few minutes unexpectedly by the people around.